Hey, everybody. Testing. 1, 2, 3. It's me, the one and only. I'm John Winning. This is the Winning Touch, brought to you by me, because I don't have any sponsors. That's okay. Anyway, what's new? It's Monday. Hey, happy birthday to Sean. Sean was on the show before, only I don't have video, so too bad. Go back and listen. It's in the title. Happy birthday, old man. You're 33, right? He's a good friend of mine. Shout out to DemoMan28 on Instagram. Go send some love. Yeah, buddy. That's cool. That's really cool. So what else is new and exciting? Who knows? I got a green thing for my microphone. It's supposed to sound better, so we'll see. I have to edit this thing because it records very quietly, and I forget how to fix that. Anyway, I do fix it. So it is Monday. It is Thanksgiving, so I was supposed to have the day off, and then I went into work in the morning, and you know what? I'm going to spare the details because I'm out of there soon. It turned into a fucking shit show. Mom like that. How's it going? So I got off early. I got off at 12:30. So that's all right. So I kind of had the day off. A piece of my equipment fucked off on me, so I couldn't do much about it. You too, man. I'm eating my turkey next weekend. Hey, happy Thanksgiving to Mom like that. How are you? How's it been? You got your rebrand. I see your new logo there. That's cool. How's the revamp? Anyway, what the fuck was I talking about? What did I do on the weekend? I didn't do a whole lot. I sat around. Before I get into the weekend, I'm going to go ahead and talk about this. As I mentioned, I'm going to be getting out of the job soon. So, I got a new job. I've been looking for a while. I think I mentioned that. You have a good one too. Yes, starting a new job next week. It's official. I'm getting away from all the stuff I bitch about. I'm sure I'll have some other stuff, but that's okay too. It happens. Everybody bitches about their job. Again, that's why I started this. But Friday is going to be my last day. My boss doesn't want it to be. He wants me to give him another week, but I'm not going to. So that's that. That's all I can do. Could I haggle another week? No. I mean, yeah, but I could push it, but I don't want to fuck up the opportunity. So that's pretty simple. I'm not going to. The new job I got is going to get me off the road. Just to reiterate, my job right now, I have to drive a lot of different places. Through some decisions that were made, I have to use my vehicle to do it. They compensate me for gas and nothing else. That and the current scheduling or lack thereof. There is no schedule. It's day by day, hour by hour. And I just can't do it anymore. Not to mention all the other shit I yell about. So yeah, I'm hooked up. It's almost over. This week's probably going to suck, but hey, I can go in with a smile on my face because I know it's done. And I really like that. Pretty stoked about it. So congratulate me. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. The new job will get me off the road. I'll be going to one place every day, which, I don't know, maybe it'll get boring. I don't care. Been doing what I'm doing now for about 6 years, and that's enough. I'm good. I don't have to slug away and just crawl around on my knees and hurt my back and my knees, and I'm not getting younger. I had this little discussion with my daughter the other day. She's like, "You're 37." I know. But in 10 years, I'll be 47. Pushing 50. That's the next milestone for me. And if I don't stop what I'm doing now, I'm going to be a wreck. Knees and back will be shot. God knows what else. And yeah, just situation I'm in is not ideal. Did I bitch a lot about why am I doing that? Yeah, I bitched about it. But hey, let's look at the positives. Yeah, I bitch about it. But positives. Let's try to be positive. I'm looking at my microphone. Anyway, positives. I learned a lot. Some of what I learned is going to help me in my new job because it is in a gym. I'm not a trainer by far. And run the place. But there's treadmills there. Treadmills I'm familiar with. I know how to work on them, so that was a benefit. It's just, I was talking to my buddy there that hooked me up with the job. That called me when I was looking, and he said, yeah, that's one of the reasons why he wanted to get me in. And go ahead and take the job. When he went to do it, he was slugging equipment with me. He wasn't sure. He was nervous. Didn't know how to do it. Like I am right now. He's a good dude. So glad he called me. Because we had a good talk. And he was like, you never know where the shit will lead. It's at the very least something to put on your resume. You manager at a Barry's boot camp. That's pretty cool. In this industry, Barry's boot camp in the gym fitness, they're a big deal. They're a big deal down in the States. I believe they're endorsed by like Kim Kardashian, so doesn't get much bigger than that. I'm fiddling with tools again. So yeah, like he was saying, you don't know where to lead. You do a good job, and the old job that is less than desirable now just doesn't fit my life anymore. It helped. So shout out to National Fitness. Even though I loathe you sometimes, I have cursed you to the end of the earth. Shout out to Andre, who started it, who hired me on. Maybe I fucked up a bit and didn't have to, but he did. Like I say, I learned. I have some skills now that, I can use for side jobs and shit. So, positive. That's my little diatribe. Starting a new job. Nervous about it. Stoked about it. I believe there's a future there. So, I'm happy with it. And like I say, even going into work tomorrow, I still have a couple days left. I am fidgeting. Still got the couple days left, but I can go in with a smile. Whatever's happening with it is going to happen. But I know on Friday, it doesn't matter. So that's that. Not sure why I'm dragging this out, but I think that's good. We're good. So yeah, the weekend, what did I didn't do jack shit. The only real time I got out of the house, I went to a movie, as I tend to do. So we'll touch on a review. Let's do a review. Hey, there's a soundbite. I'm going to work on that shit. Anyway, I went and saw Gemini Man. Why? Because I was looking at the selections. It was that or It 2. I don't know, maybe I wasn't in the mood. I was in the mood for like an action movie. Wasn't up for up for a thriller. I love the first It, fantastic, but I can wait for the next one. I went to Gemini Man. I'm a Will Smith fan, and it got me curious. It's about the clone. They clone this guy who's a master assassin. It's played by Will Smith. I can't remember the character's name, but uh, Will Smith did a good job, as he always does. It was fun. It was good. It wasn't great, but I mean, it was a fun action movie. Some sci-fi stuff in there. It's one of those ones that kind of makes you think, kind of makes you ask questions. Like the morals and ethics involved in cloning and what it should be used for. At one point, when they find out that he is a clone, the other guy, Will Smith's like, well, why didn't they, clone Martin Luther King or something, or somebody, a doctor, or, a scientist? And he's like, well, Martin Luther King can't shoot a man on a train from 2 kilometers away. He's like, oh, well. And it's funny, if they could clone a human accurately and successfully, isn't that what somebody would do? Because whoever does this technology is going to be like a government or somebody with a buttload of money, some country. They probably would first thing use it as a weapon. What else would they use it for? Medical research. Probably a lot of ethics there, a lot of ethics in the other one. And that was kind of the point of the bad guy that made the clone. He made more than one clone. Was his whole thing was, well, why would we send someone's son or daughter when we can make all these guys? He saw it as a good thing. He was going to spare these families the pain, but those clones are still alive. And there's talk of he had some that were edited to just not really feel pain or have a conscience. That was like the ultimate goal. But that's fucked up, because if you have these basically drone-like humans that don't feel or have a conscience, then they can't really make decisions, moral decisions. Where's your moral compass? What do you believe in? What do you care about? I'd imagine these things come into play when you're a soldier in combat. There's a bunch of bad guys holed up in a building, and there's hostages in there. Do these soulless clones go in and just smoke everybody? Just smoke the building? Because most real soldiers aren't going to do that unless they're like some dark motherfuckers. So, it's those things, you kind of think about all that. And it's interesting because, again, the movie was not real. Good choice of words, dickhead. Yeah, so it's not real. It's a sci-fi thing, but again, I like stuff that's, it's not happening, but it could. And this could happen. They're working on stem cell stuff, and technology in general, and research just goes nuts. So, yeah. It's gonna, I believe it's gonna be possible in the future. Again, there's always the question, who's gonna do it first? Over, Canada, US, over in the West, we have rules that other countries don't about this stuff. And those other countries that don't have the rules are just going to do it. They'll say, fuck it. We want to be first. We want this super powerful thing that we know what we want to do with. And they're just going to charge ahead, and they're just going to do it. And who's going to stop them? So it's that, it's the same with the nuclear weapon, and everybody was working on that shit. The US got it first. Germany was working on it. Russia was working on it. I believe Japan was working on it. And yeah, the U.S. did it, and they stole some Nazi scientists to do it. So, yeah, it's, all the questions come up when you watch something. At least for me, I like to kind of delve into it. Again, it's a fun action movie. I enjoyed it. You know, again, Will Smith's great. Um, the female role in there was great. I don't know her name. I believe it's Clive Owen played the bad guy. The clone was played by CGI Will Smith. It was like maybe like 30 years younger. So yeah, there's that. My daughter was away this weekend, so that's all I did. I went to the movie. Lack of funds was the reason. Another reason was the next season of Insatiable was out on Netflix, so I'm a fan of that show. I really enjoy it. It is, to put it in a word, fucking hilarious. I find it hilarious. So that's all. It's got that dark humor. I mean, spoilers, blah, blah, blah. There's a part, the last episode, I believe, of the last season. She's beating someone to death with a crowbar. The main character, played by Debbie Ryan, who used to be like a Disney actor or whatever. Everybody's the same. And she was in a show called Jessie, which my daughter used to watch. And I remember watching that show, and I actually think I mentioned this before, going, holy fuck, she's hot. The actress Debbie Ryan is smoking hot. I believe she is. And, she had red hair in the show, and she had like a different kind of look, which is kind of my thing. And yeah, so now she's playing this other Netflix show, and it's a lot more edgier. It's not a Disney thing, so there's swearing and murder and not nudity, but there's some adult content. I don't know. There's no nudity, but there's sexy stuff going on. Let's say that. And yeah, I was all in because I was curious. It got some hype because I think, the cancelers had a problem with it because of what it's about. First of all, it starts off with this girl who's overweight. She gets punched in the face. Her jaw's broken, so she can only eat liquids. She loses like 70 pounds. Then she's smoking hot, hence Debbie Ryan. And the critics or the loudmouths were criticizing it because it was like body shaming or fat shaming or whatever when the show was coming out. I think there was some talk of not releasing it. Fuck that. But everything that happens in the show, they're worried about the body image and the eating disorder stuff. There's flat out fucking fights and murder and kidnappings. And like I said, the scene, she's beating the guy to death with a crowbar. And you don't see his head caving in or anything, but she's over top of him swinging the thing. There's blood spraying everywhere. You do see her hit him in the head with the crowbar. Oh, Jesus, fuck. But yeah, the eating thing. But yeah, that's kind of the premise of the show. Whenever she kills somebody, she goes on a big bender. I believe after she kills the first guy there, because there's more. Watch the show. I won't say too much about it. I'm a fan. That dude, and then I think she locks herself away and just eats for like 3 days. It's fantastic. And, she's in a beauty pageant by her coach who's married but gay, and it's fun. It's a lot of fun. There's a transgender dog wash charity thing. That's some of my favorite stuff. Not just because she gets in a bikini, but like I say, there's a real dark humor in it. As she goes along, some dark shit happens, and her coach knows, and he always covers up for her. And then she blows up his marriage, and he still ends up coaching her for the pageants, the beauty pageants. You know, she's going for the big title, the Miss American Lady title. I was yawning in the microphone there, because that's always good. So yeah, I don't know if I'm talking loud, but again, this thing records quietly. I'll fix it. Don't worry. So yeah, I fucking binged watched. I try to watch my binging, because if I let myself, which I did this weekend, I'll go for solid 6-8 hours in a row. Each one of the episodes is like 44 minutes. Yeah, 44. And that's what I remember. There's about 12 of them. God damn it. And yeah, I watched like 4 in a row, because each one of the things the show does really well is they leave you on a cliffhanger at the end of every episode. I know a lot of shows do that, but just the way this one does it, I was just like, here we go. There it is. I'm like, well, I gotta go see it. I was hoping to get out and do my walk around the lake, and because it was actually nice out. I didn't do that. I think I ran out and just, holy crap, tired, didn't sleep much last night. Yeah, so I went out like once to get food. Otherwise I just watched the show. Yeah. And like I said, I don't know, maybe I needed it. I don't feel bad. Normally after I'd feel like crap, I wasted a day and blah blah blah. I'm okay. I'm alright with it. I got up and went to work, kinda. Getting paid for a couple hours for really doing jack shit, to be honest with you. So that's alright. I don't feel too bad about it. But yeah, it's called Insatiable. It's on Netflix. If you haven't seen it, check it out. If you don't have Netflix, well, I don't know what to tell you. There's some fun stuff on there, but I'm kind of getting away from it. I like the comedy series. I like, Insatiable and Big Mouth. Occasionally they get some good movies in there, but I don't know. I don't think it's as good as it was when I first got it, if that makes sense. I find myself going through and finding something to grab my attention. So I don't know. If anybody's got any recommendations, reach out. Reach out to Johnny Boy. You can DM me or, DM me. I'm on Twitter too, but I don't know how to use it. I'm an Instagram guy. I can't believe I just said that. I post once, maybe twice a month. Well, once a week with these videos. So there's that. I don't know what yeah. But new job, happy about that. Weekend, meh. I'm okay with it. I am. Went to the movie, watched the show. I wasn't sure if they're doing a second season. Because, I don't know, I watched the first one and I think I heard a rumor or something that it wasn't going to be done again. So I think I just kind of put it in the back of my head, and then I saw the banner when I woke up and turned it on. I made some food and sat down. I was like, all right, got my coffee and whatever else I made, and boom, it's up there. They have the recommendations and it's on the banner. I was like, yes! I had no idea it was coming, and fucking there it is. Camera keeps moving. How's that? Is that better? Nobody's watching. It doesn't matter. But yeah, Insatiable. Check it out. It's fun. Dark humor, if you're into that. I'm definitely into it. The way they do it's real good. Because they have that mix of she's a pageant queen and supposed to be all sweet and nice. And, you know, she, you know, fuck it. She wins like twice for some of the events through just disqualification. She was always a runner-up or new, and you know, the first time the winner goes on a bender, she's got drug and alcohol problems, and then the second time I think the winner dies. And yeah, there's all kinds of fun shit going on in that show. And the end I won't give away. The end is not what I expected, but I liked it. They close it off really well. They didn't dick around too much. At the end, shit goes down. They really reveal what's going on. It's a Kaiser Soze kind of thing. If you're familiar with The Usual Suspects, if you're not, watch it. Another great one. There's my recommendation. But yeah, lots of fun. That's what I did. That was my weekend. You know, sealed the deal on the new job. Watched a movie that was okay. I would actually don't recommend Gemini Man for the theater. Watched it at home one night when nothing else is really going on. It's a fun action movie, like I said. Raises some questions. Will Smith's great. You know, Clive Owen's fun. And Insatiable. Definitely watch that. And what else can I go on about? I don't know. I'm feeling good. What can I say? Pretty stoked. New job coming. I'm nervous, but, you know, what's he saying? The art of war. If you're afraid of something, you should go towards it. Lean into it. I mean, don't fucking do something stupid and die. But, yeah, lean into it. You know, career choices, jobs, and relationships. And if it makes you nervous or scared or hesitant, then that's like a beacon or an indication that you should go towards it. So that's what I'm doing. You know, I got a lot of support. My friends helped me out with this. Guys I worked hard with. You know, that old blood, sweat, and tears. You form a connection with people. You spend 3 hours in a truck fucking pressed against each other. Yeah, you get to know each other. And that kind of shit lasts if you want it to. I've been guilty of in the past. After I stopped working with people, I don't really keep in touch. Or after school, I don't keep in touch. Maybe a little, but it always peters out. But I think sometimes it's supposed to. You know, I'm not great at keeping in touch with people in general. It's one of my flaws that I got to work on. Yeah. Definitely got to work on that. But in this case, I have. You know, like I say, I spent a lot of time with these folks. Yusuf and Raheem and Mr. James and yeah, all three of those good old fellas, flawed in their own ways. I said old way because they're all older than me. Bunch of 40-year-olds. Nah, they're my friends. But yeah, they all helped me out little bits here and there. Even, like I say, even the phone call. Hey, man, we want you in and we want you out of there because they know what's up. And they see what the company does because they're smarter than me. They're business savvy dudes. And they're got way more experience. Anyway, I think that's about it. I'm feeling good. New job. Watch Insatiable. I think that's it. Good night, everybody.